Hi, Lisa Wilson, Human Resources Cultural Consultant and Leadership Vision Coach. This is the last week I'll be talking about balance. I missed a couple of weeks, so I'm going to bring in 2 points in one this time. And I'm a little later today than usual, looking for balance. Which brings me actually to our point this week, which is that you have to let go of perfection. I try and do a video every Friday, and I try and do it live, which is why you don't see, for the most part, you don't see my videos having captions or anything like that, because I come in and I do these live. And with that, it's never perfect. Things might happen. My dog might bark. My kids may come and talk to me or might get distracted. It happens. That's okay. And that's really what we come to when we're looking for that balance in our life. So maybe work-life balance, however you describe that. If we're looking to be perfect in every way, it's not going to happen. We're never going to find that balance. So what we need to do is maybe accept that some days perfect looks not like the picture we had in our mind, but maybe slightly different. The example I often give is you're still a great mom if you feed your kids something that's not quite as healthy. Maybe you stop at McDonald's tonight because you just don't have time. Or maybe you buy the cupcakes for the bake sale and don't be the mom that bakes them. That's okay. There's lots of other things like this. Maybe you want a project to go in this specific way, but you just have to accept that, you know what, we did 90% perfectly, and we're just going to have to let this 10% go. It looks differently in a lot of different situations. For me, it looks like, I didn't get my video done at noon. Here I am at 3:20. That's okay. It happens. And same with working with a client or working with a business. Maybe they can't get, maybe they didn't give you what you need to get where you feel it would be perfect, but they've done the best they can, or you've done the best you can. And sometimes we just need to accept that, because striving for that perfection will just push us too far. And the other point is, in order to keep balance, you need to take a rest. And especially if you are in a leadership role. Over the last 2 years, the leaders that I've been working with are tired. And the reason that we're tired is because there's been so many people who needed us. So you might have had, whatever your family situation was, maybe even whether you're single or whether you have a family at home, it was difficult. Those that were single and staying home through COVID, it was lonely, it was awful, it didn't feel good at all. Those with families, suddenly you had your kids at home while you're trying to get your work done at home, which was not normal in the first place. So everybody had their own thing. Maybe you had extended family, everybody had their own thing. And as leaders, we were called on to show empathy for everyone's situation, on top of dealing with whatever we had to deal with at home. So I say to everyone, take a break. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that you stop working for 2 weeks and you get this nice long break, because that's not always possible for all of us. But in each day, find some time to give yourself what you need so that you show up the next day back in this space where you can be empathetic again, and you can think things through and focus on the way you want it to be, as opposed to how you're just reacting now because you're so exhausted. So a little Friday video for you. But so again, a little late, it's okay. Don't need to be perfect. And one of the reasons I'm late is I had some family things to deal with, and I needed a nap when we got back. I had to be somewhere with my mother-in-law at 6:45 this morning. That was very early shoveling at 5:30 in the morning. And so I took a little break before I came and did this video. That's okay. That can still work out. I'm still getting the message I wanted to out. I'm still doing it in the same day. It's just a couple hours late. And hopefully people will still see this. Hope you are having a wonderful weekend. As always, if you need to, you can book a 20-minute call with me. You can do that from any of my platforms. There's usually just a little button. Worst case, if you can't find it, please feel free to comment on the video, and I'll come in and I'll find you and I'll tell you how to get to that link. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy. I am so excited. We finally have snow here, and it's looking like we might have enough snow to go skiing this weekend, maybe possibly without what they call their rock skis, which are your old skis that you don't mind scratching up. I don't have a pair of those. So I just have the one pair that I have. So that's all. Hopefully you are having a wonderful weekend and you can get out wherever you are and enjoy the outdoors. Have a wonderful weekend.